This is Fast Talking Eddie, Mr. Pete. Bringing you another week, number 3. Cowboys won their first game. We lost quarterback H.T. Baum to an injury versus the Chargers. Joey Bosa and the defense of the Chargers knocked H.T. Baum out of the game. Well, H.T. Baum's been very controversial, trash-talking Lamar Jackson and quarterbacks that run upfield, accusing them of being fake QBs. Well, H.T. Baum is out for a couple of weeks, but we won our first game, but we're in disarray. H.T. Baum's got a receiver turned quarterback. He's been coaching him in how to be a quarterback. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but Georgie Skeleton, a schoolmate of H.T. Baum and Charlene Pinky Goober, Slando Gomez, and Goofer Bones, J.J. Skeleton, Goofer Bones, who is now cleared to play and replace Georgie Skeleton as a receiver, except head coach Armin changed his position to middle linebacker to help Alex and Eddie James. Oh my gosh, we're in disarray. Well, now we're going up against the Eagles, and we got a wide receiver that H.T. Baum's coaching. He's doing good. He's going to be what? Well, he's ready. You can't even say it. No, I'll say it. He's ready. Ready for what? Scramble and throw the football deep downfield. I've been coaching him every single day. He's a receiver, yeah. And your receiver, Goofer Bones, who was replacing Georgie Skeleton, is now switched to middle linebacker by your head coach, Armin. Yeah? You don't see anything weird about that. It's called football. Oh my gosh. You're up against the Panthers next week. You understand that? Yes, sir? Oh.
Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football and Big D, as their guys will do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2-0.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
This is Bobby J. The head coach, Armin, sent Fast Talking Eddie to be out there and kick the ball, punt, because Stealth, female special teams, Lisa and Tiny Tina, They're still in the locker room. They are, I don't know what they're doing. But so, we're about to begin the game, and Fast Talking 80's out there. So I'm going to be making some changes that are approved. The slot cornerbacks, we got Selena, Sabrina, and Steven. And the slot linebackers, Randy, Vanessa, and Alex. And for defensive tackle, Brock, Luke, and Derek. And okay. Basham, Watkins, and so I'm not making any changes. I'm just looking. They want Jake in there, Ishmi. George's Gulf is going to be a quarterback. So that's a complication right there. And of course, the halfbacks, Zeus supposedly is injured, but they want him in there. So other than that, that's the only changes I'm allowed to authorize, because I'm authorized to make changes only if the authorization is authorized, because right now Zeus is kind of still injured, so I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Don't ask me what that is. I don't know why he's there, but I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is either. So Lisa and Tiny Tina are finally coming out of the locker room. So
2 weeks have come and gone. It's on to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. It's the Eagles on offense, and it's Jalen Hurts at the controls in his second season now out of Oklahoma.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative 10, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdowns.
And they got the win.
And they got the win, so I think it's a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's got a big tight end, Dallas Goddard. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
okay, this is Fast Talking 80. I'm back. Thankfully, the special teams, Lisa and Tiny Tina, finally came out of the locker room. But did you see what I just saw? What'd you see? Look, right there, right there. Number 39. That's a Stealth U.S. Air Force alien Edgar. Oh, Edgar could have had the quarterback right there. What happened? What do you mean, what happened? She threw the football. What? Don't be upsetting me. It's too early in the game. But coming in for the tackle is Stealth U.S. Air Force Alien Joe Jabba Jabba Jabba, number 26.
Give it 9 there, the first down completion. At the 30-45. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard. Contact up front is penalty. So a jump there defensively. That's a jump. Watch the football. Don't move it. And after the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. It's going to lose a yard or two. Taking the ball. Setting the tone there on the opening drive. And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? When you're a kid, you went to the theater and saw that horror movie that's like when you throw around, you're a little bit jumpy. If you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, you might be a little jumpy as well.
Well, better late than never. Edgar, who missed sacking the quarterback before, finally managed to bring down the quarterback. It was an embarrassment, but Edgar redeemed himself. Oh yeah. Let's put in the special effects. Edgar redeemed himself. Redemption. Stealth. U.S. Air Force. Alien. Edgar. Redemption.
That'd be jumpy, but sorry, Mom and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
That's just good parenting.
2nd and 11 now. Another try after the first down sack. Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he looks it past the 50. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
What a year Devontae Smith had in Alabama in 2020. The first wide receiver to win the Heisman since Desmond Howard in 1991 while he was in Michigan. The 10th overall pick of the Eagles, who traded up from number 12 to get him. He's reunited with his old quarterback Jalen Hurts from a few years back in Alabama. 117 catches last year, led them all of major college football.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Bird sets up to throw it. He's got Dallas Goddard, his tight end over the middle. 7 yards to pick up there.
And the perfect defense in this situation. We admit that there was an incompletion that picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating, there he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
excuse me. What? Sorry. I'm sorry too. What do you want to say, Bobby J? I'm a quarterback. Why don't they put me in there? They got Georgie Skeleton. Well, doesn't that make H.T. Bomb a hypocrite for criticizing Lamar Jackson and Georgie Skeleton is a wide receiver and he's putting him in as a quarterback? Why don't you file a complaint? Put it in the suggestion box. I think I will. Yeah, you do that.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Hurts. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 28. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us that we're going to come out firing with 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're on the sideline taking themselves and expressing. Let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
First down to Hurts. He delivers it together, complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you like to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
It's a second down for Sanders, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They will go down and say 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Like the strategy, extra tight ends, extra beat, they want to run the football. But that means if I don't run it inside, if you get strung out on the perimeter, you're good.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Throwing is Hurts. Getting down about 3 yards short of first. The decision to tuck and run gets him free, but that's not enough. Now it's covered.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there. And he doesn't pick up the first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown. You have 3 points here, which is a nice notice of how this offense is going to move.
This one fielded at the 5. They're able to get this out to the 25. So here they have a Cowboy offense on the drive down. And here's a look at their leader. Set at 6'4".
And what I'm enjoying in preparing for this game is talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on. We know he's not bad at this, but his footwork always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator said right off the top, He's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They line up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, this defense for the Eagles very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Second and 14. Was running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Well, this defense for the Eagles very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout the ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Believing the pressure right. It's a little bit over. It's all the way down inside the 30. It's an understand.
That's all you have to be around as a defense. Have to find a way to account for it. And if you're not going to use a spy, you tell your guys to keep your eyes on it. Because when he breaks out, that makes plays like that.
You have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not.
That makes H.T. Baum a hypocrite. Did you file your complaint? I filed my complaint. And what happened? It's not there anymore. What do you mean it's not there anymore? H.T. Baum threw it away. That's not kosher. Well, what about this? Look, Georgie Skeleton. Well, he's a receiver. He's paid to run. He's just doing what he's supposed to do. Yeah, just like Lamar Jackson. I know, exactly. That's what makes H.T. Baum a hypocrite. Why didn't you tell him? I tried, but he almost threw me in the garbage can. Okay. Maybe you should just keep that mouth of yours quiet about this. Still a hypocrite.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll set up to throw. Quickly here, that's complete. And brought down enough before they're inside the 25. These are his numbers from last week's contest. They figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
They'll look to throw here on first.
Whoa!
Picked up at the 25, 30, 10. Into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. Really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Well, I just got the word. H.T. Baum's protege, Georgie Skeleton, is getting benched. For Colt McCoy. And I'm going to be going in there. How about H.T. Baum? He's there. Yeah, but he's injured. So what? What do you mean, so what? He can at least hand the ball out. You're right. We want to win the game, not lose it.
in for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following this pick six, and then they kick it away. Fielding just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return. He's going to get this to about the 23. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. His opening drive there last time out looked good for a while. The offense was on the move, but then the pick six.
They were clicking. He was looking good. And, if this was a game played by real human beings, we could get an actual answer. These are virtual guys out there, so we don't know what's going to happen or what actually happened with the miscommunication on that one.
Throwing after the interception. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. He's sacked there by Brandon Graham, coming in and bringing him down to the ground.
The pass rush has been very strength of late. They got to get out to the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles. And also, the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect. They know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Another try after the first down sack. McCoy. This is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
Now we'll try deep inside. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. You got a big gainer in sights, but he did not reel it in.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
To the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Well, the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They try to fake field goal. It doesn't work out. Important possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
I am well aware that our job is to call the game objectively, but let's be honest. I was sitting here about to scream out, watch the fake, watch the fake. Who were they lined up to kick that?
Exactly. Everybody in the stadium knew they're kicking for their own side of the field. Everybody knew they weren't going to kick it. Yeah, that one was doomed from the start.
No way succeeds except for absolute perfect execution. That would have no chance.
They will push his way down to about the 14. Even a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Third round guy, and many thought that's about where he would go. But I think he's got some upside, right?
He'd come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, playing all 4 phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or 2 down the road, they could have a solid starter.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion.
They reached to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafted, and inserted them into the league.
They pick up only a yard there to the lead with a 3rd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
In danger of squandering a great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Hurts to throw. outside, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of 5 yards. He's out at the 6. Dallas Goddard, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a first down.
And in weird ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try to run it in, no option right. And a minuscule gain, maybe a yard from the 60 to 5.
Most of the time when you design a play, you're expecting to make a little bit bigger than this one because when you look at short gains, risk reward, and I'm taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. This pass broken up. Absolute coverage there on 3rd down. That was not easy to hold on to.
And we saw these defenders want to take up on their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
All right, they're going to be making some changes. They're going to put in Lisa. She's been known to throw the football. Been known? Well, she can. You know. She's been a protege of H.T. Bomb? No. She's a protege of Christina Taylor. Oh, yeah. Christina Taylor is a good quarterback, but I don't know. I think she's on defense right now.
The kick from Elliott is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So a nice kick there as they were able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it, and then do so right there.
After the field goal, here's Armin to kick it away. Fielding just outside the goal line. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Carl at the 26. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16,
It's a defense really nuisance when you look on the other side of it. It's able to go on a close route like that.
And you felt the ground shake, didn't you? Even all the way up here in this booth. How about when he grabbed the football? You could see the terror as everyone was thinking, do I ever want to try and tackle that big man?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. It'll give it right back. Up to make the play on that Singleton, the Eagles leading tackler last year. This defense for the Eagles very strong last week as they held their squad and put the cheer up on the young season.
We certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
The play action fake. Rushing down he goes. That's Derek Barnett coming in and making the play.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most sacks. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw the first one of this game.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Nice play as they wind up converting on 4th and 15.
That's all about making something that even doesn't work right, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him finding some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw. Touchdown. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total. But all he did was get it back quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Time 5 plays, and it's kept on for the Cowboys touchdown. The big team out there for the Cowboys is they want to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown. So here are the Eagles to take over. They won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble and 2nd down.
Took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Hurts going to keep it again. And he went nowhere. They'll lose yardage back to the 29. Same on play, and now 3rd down gets time at 36. This defense for the Cowboys much improved from 1-1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
But that's all Bill was nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, and maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
But on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. They'll look to throw. Open man, it's got it, the tight end. Good defense, holds it only a yard, and it'll be brought down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to lead the tight end down into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it, turn upfield, pick up the 1st down.
Here's the Eagles' new 120-21 here in Simmons to punt it away. As he's on it punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. The Cowboys will take over the first and 10. Now it's all good set for this next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Look at the throw. And he's tackled inside the 49 for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
This was a nice example of scheming his guy over just a little underneath him, just trying to pull up some space, and it worked out really well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 35-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if you're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Birds and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start with the hit off the Sanders. And he is swallowed up right at the line. No gain for play. It'll be 2nd down.
Lane's definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing from the down, it's Hurts. He's down the Sooners. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs it into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now he'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, he gets a 10 and 2. Let's hit the side. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's away, and it's a high catch here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. The Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come home with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. They'll drop the throw, and it's a short tackle. 9 yards, not quite enough. Those defense for the Eagles very strong last week as they held their strong and proved to chew it on a young season.
It's a little bit harder to do performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses, and they're looking
past the 30 yards now. It's in there, but enough for the Cowboy first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, well, the weapons everywhere. They want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. It's incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job of improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. And he's going to let it go deep. This is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That was a great play, but he could not pull it in.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Again, he'll drop the throw. This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they lead up the 3rd down conversion. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
I think Lisa has just earned her spot as the starting QB. I don't know about that. What do you mean? Well, she is smaller Yeah, but she's mobile and she's got that eye of the tiger. She's been taught by Christina Taylor, who's on defense somewhere. Christina Taylor was a quarterback for the Cowboys and Texans. Yeah, but I don't know. She takes a couple of hits and yeah, that's true. Well, that's the downside of having players in Madden. They take some hits. I mean, Charlene Picky Gruber and Vanessa take hits, but they get themselves into the cold water, the cold tub with ice, and they seem to snap out of it. They have an endurance for pain. Yeah, I think it's a female thing. Oh my gosh, don't just say that. All right, it's one of those HT bomb isms. But I think they can take the hits and after the game get into the tub of icy water and they're good to go. This Fast Talking 80, Mr. Pete. We'll be right back with the second quarter. This is a good game. I was panicking, but Lisa, the punter, is like a Danny White. Remember Danny White? Oh, yeah. Punter, quarterback. Oh, we never got to the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's true. But I see potential here. I'm feeling optimistic. Just Zach